back. If you don't know, we have a Game of Thrones den. Here we are. Jesus wanted us to be in the right place at the right time. So we made it work. If you were with us about 15 minutes ago, we was having some technical difficulties. We worked it out, though. We worked it out. And so we're about to do our live reaction for
episode 1.
Episode 1 of
House of the Dragon.
House of the Dragon.
We're back.
We are back. We are excited. And we feel like it's going to be a good time. So, here we go. I'm going to show you what we're working with. I'm going to show you what we're working with. I actually do not watch Game of Thrones. I don't watch people get murdered or raped or anything like that. So, it's a guest live.
Side hazard
from my partner who loves Game of Thrones. Like I said, we have a whole Game of Thrones situation going on here. House of Stark, we got Westeros, we got Targaryens. Yay! Okay, and we are about to press play. So, yep, here we go. HBO, House of the Dragon. Let's do it to it. Play. It's really happening. And it's on like Donkey Kong. Okay. He is gonna be eating while he is reacting. You probably need to press play because pause. So that we can get situated. If you need a little snacky snack, get you a little snacky snack. He got his little snacky snack right here. You need your little snacks now. You probably need some water. Don't get dehydrated in the middle of watching the show, y'all. Y'all gotta be in it to win it. You gotta be ready.
Apt advice.
Yes. Good advice. Yes. Anyway.
A little whipping too.
So we about to press play. Like hey, if you just not joining and we watching the pilot episode of House of the Dragon show, and woo, it is going to be exciting. So right now, we are pressing play so that we can get started. For some reason, I can't hear nothing.
In those days,
okay, here we go.
Targaryen stood at the height of its strength.
The Targaryen.
Under its yoke.
Okay. Like I said, I'm not going to be here. You talk to them.
Okay.
King Jaehaerys reigned over nearly 60 years of peace and
Liking this
prosperity.
aesthetic. Very dark. Very Game of Thrones.
Leaving his succession
4K though, so we got a little light.
So, in the year 101, the old king called a great council to choose an heir.
So this is 200 years before
Over 1,000 lords made the journey to Harrenhal.
time period of Game of Thrones.
14 succession claims were heard, but only 2 were truly considered. Princess Rhaenys Targaryen, the king's eldest descendant, and her younger cousin, Prince Viserys Targaryen, the king's eldest male descendant.
Lord Vassal of the Seven Kingdoms,
It's a hot mess.
the Prince Viserys Targaryen, remain Prince of Dragonstone.
Rhaenys, a woman, would not inherit the Iron Throne. The lords instead chose Viserys, my father. Jaehaerys called the Great Council to prevent a war being fought over his succession. For he knew the cold truth. The only thing that could tear down the House of the Dragon was itself.
Very true. Very true. What's in the sky doesn't concern himself with what's on the ground. Petty squabbles amongst men. We control the domain over which you rule. Okay. King Viserys is right. 2 years before Daenerys Targaryen. Okay. 172 years before Daenerys Targaryen. We gonna get a dragon immediately? That is a yes. Let's go. I'm loving this, but upset at the same time. Game of Thrones killed off the dragons because HBO didn't want to pay for them no more, and now we just have an abundance of dragons. It's okay. It's okay. That is a beautiful shot.
Ain't nobody died now, so I'm coming to see these dragons, y'all.
That's right.
Okay, what it do, y'all? Hey, if you in here, make sure you hit a like. We watching the new series, House of the Dragons, the Targaryen story, the fall of the Targaryens, because we know what happens. Now look at these dragons out here. Okay, the little flappy flaps.
Flappy
they got them
flap.
wings. They got them wings. It's the dragons
Bro.
out here. It's the dragons out. It's the dragons
The
out
trailer wasn't
here.
lying. It
Hey.
wasn't swords or men that made us
Not
dragons. That
pronouncing
made
the
us,
W in sword.
that made us kings. It was dragons.
What are you doing,
Okay.
Rumpy? Rumpy think it's her in time.
Cyrax. Speaking High Valerian. Speaking High Valerian.
That dragon is real. It got teeth and everything. Oh my goodness.
Oh wow, and
She looked like Daenerys.
I was literally about to say
I
they gave
was
her the
like,
same
what is
braids,
happening?
same
They gave her the
outfit.
same everything.
Come
What is
on,
going
man.
on? They said 150 years. I was like, wait, were they
Okay.
trying to say she was alive before? Like, what is that?
That's a nice callback. I see you all
I like
out
that
here.
chariot too. That chariot is nice. I don't know how they did that now. The thing about this chariot, it looked too modern to be true. That looked like it's made of plastic. It ain't had no plastic back then. Anyway, I just need to see them dragons real quick.
Haha.
She looked just like Daenerys though. They harken back too much for me.
Targaryens know Targaryens. The dragons know. Also, within the first 5 minutes of House of the Dragon, you have a saddle. In all the years that Daenerys rode Drogon, she never had a saddle. Like, no one mentioned to her, like, let me just whip something together for you real quick. No? No? Okay. Good on her, though. Good on her. For not falling as many times as she did. For falling as many times as she did, excuse me. See, this is what the Red Keep is supposed to look like. We know what happens. We know what happens almost 200 years later. Let's not think about that right now. Let's stay in the present. Okay? This is how the Targaryens were meant to be. In abundance, ruling over Westeros.
Rhaenyra. You know I don't like to go flying while I'm in this condition.
You don't like me to go flying when you're in any condition. Your Grace,
Good morrow, Alicent.
did you sleep?
Alicent
I slept.
Hightower,
I don't need mothering,
daughter
Rhaenyra.
of Hand of the King, Otto Hightower.
Surrounded by attendants, all focused on the baby. Someone has to attend to you.
You will lie in this bed soon enough, Rhaenyra. This discomfort is how we serve the realm.
I'd rather serve as a knight and ride the bastion glory.
We have royal wounds, you and I. The childbed is our battlefield. We must learn
Okay.
to face it with a stiff lip.
Okay.
Now take a bath. You stink dragon.
So I said to him, well, I believe you might be looking up the wrong end.
A good conversation amongst Targaryens.
My lords, the growing alliance among the free cities has taken to
I
styling
got
itself
love you
the
watch.
Triarchy. They have massed on Bloodstone and are presently ridding the stepstones of its pirate infestation.
Well, that sounds suspiciously like good news, Lord Comet.
A man called Kragas Dreyhar has styled himself the Prince Admiral of this Triarchy. They call him the Crab Feeder due to his inventive methods of punishing his enemies.
And are we meant to weep for dead pirates?
Okay.
No, Your Grace.
Rhaenyra, you're late.
So
King's Company must
obviously,
not be
the
late.
young Princess
Please,
Rhaenyra
people want-
involved
Just visiting Mother.
in the small council. We've got the Valerians,
Your Grace,
Okay.
at Prince Daemon's urging, the Crown
and
has
the closer
invested
allies of House
significant
Targaryen.
capital in the retraining
Hand of the
and
King, Otto
re-equipping
Hightower.
of his city watch. I thought you might urge your brother to fill his seat of council and provide an assessment of his progress as commander.
Mm. We have
Truth
one
of
person
Craven is
missing.
distracted by his present tasks, and that his thoughts
Must
and
it be?
energies are
Yeah,
occupied.
the rogue Prince Daemon Targaryen.
Considering the associated costs.
Then let us all consider your gold well invested, Lord Beesbury.
I would urge that you not allow this triarchy much latitude with the stepstones, Your Grace. If those shipping lanes...
We tell you about the black friends out here. Let's do it to it. You know, yeah, my partner is not me. We have very different energies. So he's like, hello, everything is great. And I'm like, black people, let's do it. I don't even watch this show. All I know is that there's some black friends on here. And y'all better hit a like for the black people on Game of Thrones, y'all. So make sure you hit a like. Look, they look like me. They even dark skinned. They ain't got no light skin, no caramel friends out here. Caramel friends is fine. I got one right here. But the dark chocolate friends is even better. No bias.
Hot mess out here,
No
folks.
bias out here. Make sure you comment down below if you watching Game of Thrones as well. Well, House of the Dragons, Game of Thrones, House of the Dragons. So we
It's all
are
the same.
excited to see the black folks on here. Make sure you hit a like if you're just now joining, y'all. We are having a good time. We just pressed play. This girl looked like Daenerys doppelganger out here. And we saw dragons and they was awesome. Ain't nobody got nothing on my boy Dragon. So, you know, Drogon, that's what they call him. But you know, he go by Dragon in my life. So,
And my heir will soon
Anyway.
put all this damnable hand-wringing to rest himself.
Yes.
You crossed through the Red Keep's gates at Frost Lake.
Does my father know he's here?
No.
Good.
Hmm. Okay. Okay.
Godspeed.
Yes.
It's alright, sir.
This is how the Iron Throne is supposed to look. I don't know what they had in Game of Thrones, but hey, look, we move forward.
Sparo Drigo Sega Markebus. Begrijp dat ik nog staat die ook staan.
Just speaking high Valyrian out here willy-nilly. Okay. That's right. We don't speak the common tongue.
Se fa adesso con scorrere si basta. Kodio drama sit isa. Drama zuho ario sit.
Eu amo três discípulos e adeus. Ergot, very.
Se pa vron qui Jalina.
I bought you something. Do you know what it is?
Mm. Okay.
Experience here.
Sense a connection here. Got a connection here. Uh-huh.
Turn around.
You all know the story of Daemon Targaryen and Rhaenyra Targaryen. Love story that set the realm on fire. Pun intended.
Now, you and I both own a small piece of our ancestry.
Mm. Brought back some jewelry from his trip. Okay. Heir to the Iron Throne.
these people look like they about to die, so I'm
Did you
leaving.
read it? Of course I read it.
You
Bye.
never know on this show.
Arrived at door.
You never know.
She take the husband.
If you new, make sure you hit a like
What's his
and
name?
subscribe.
Yes. Hit a like. Let's go.
You answer with something. Well, they will be curious. Anyway,
Mm-hmm. 500 subscribers giveaway. Stay tuned.
you're always like this when you're worried. Like what? Disagreeable. You're worried your father is about to overshadow you with a son. I only worry for my mother. I hope for my father that he gets a son. As long as I can recall, it's what he's wanted. You want him to have a son? I want to fly with you on Dragonback. See the great wonders across the narrow sea and eat only cake. I'm being serious. I never just about cake. You aren't worried about your position? I like this position. It's quite comfortable.
Oh, nah.
Where are you going?
Better wake up, girl.
The hour has grown.
Allison was trying to speak truth to you in front of the werewood. See? It's the proper place. Proper place.
Ships to flee their Valyrian pursuers. She took Lord Mors Martell of Dawn to husband and burnt her own fleet off Sunspear to show her people that they were finished running.
What are you doing?
So you remember?
If the Scepter sees this book,
Then the scepter.
Fuck the scepter. Okay. I'm liking this energy though. Let's go.
Is it healing?
It has grown slightly, Your Grace. Can you say yet what it is?
We've sent inquiries to the Citadel. They are searching the text for similar cases.
It's a small cut from sitting a throne. It's nothing.
The king has been under heavy stresses preparing for the birth.
Didn't look like nothing, King.
The mind can adversely affect the body. Whatever it is, it needs to be kept quiet.
Okay. Already we got some backroom dealing.
It's a wound that refuses to heal,
Okay.
Grand Maester. Might I suggest cauterization?
Cauterization would be a wise course of treatment, Your Grace. It will be painful.
Fine. Fine.
Not liking this at all. Not liking this at all. Bro, man had a whole lesion. What was on his leg? His back? Cauterization? Oh, man.
This is the only
Going
place
through
I
it.
can find comfort these
Said he took a
days.
prick from the Iron Throne. You know what that means, right? Means he's not worthy.
It's as warm as the Maesters will allow.
Don't they know dragons prefer heat?
Oh. After this miserable pregnancy, I wouldn't be surprised if I hatched an actual dragon.
And he will be loved and cherished.
Rhaenyra has already declared that she's Dolly's sister.
Really?
She even named her
Dare I ask?
Visenya. She chose the dragon's egg for the cradle that she said reminded her of Vagar.
God be good. This family already has its Visenya.
Yes.
Has there been any word from your dear brother?
Not since I named him commander of the City Watch. I'm sure he will re-emerge for the tourney. He can never stay away from the lists.
The tourney. To celebrate the firstborn son that you presently do
We're
not
gonna get a
have.
turning too. Okay.
You do understand.
Okay.
Nothing will cause the babe to grow a cock if it does not already possess one.
This child's a boy, Emma.
Yeah.
I'm certain of it. I've never been more certain of anything. A dream. It was clearer than a memory. Our son was born wearing Aegon's iron crown.
Excuse me, Ruffy.
When I heard the sound.
No. We're doing a whole reaction right now.
Splintering shields and ringing swords. And I placed our son upon the Iron Throne.
Ruffy.
The bells of the Grand Scepter. And all the dragons roared as one.
Born wearing a crown. God spare me. Birth is unpleasant enough as it is.
If you out there,
This is the last time. Viserys. I've lost one babe in the cradle, had 2 stillbirths and 2 pregnancies ended well before their term.